TikTok has a brand new feature that now allows us to get subscribers for our live streams, which means not only do you get members who subscribe on a monthly basis so that you get recurring income, but your members also get specialized perks inside of what you're doing on your live streams. Let's take a look at how this is going to work for you. We're going to look at some of the special buttons, and we're going to talk about how this can benefit you and how you can be marketing it inside of your platform. Now, keep in mind, this is a brand new feature. It's just starting to roll out, and they've announced that it should start to come out to most creators by October 24th. So this should be something that you see if you qualify in the not too distant future, but stick around for details and for updates as things continue to roll out. We'll be mentioning those down in the comments and the caption below. So when it comes to your TikTok subscriptions, this is really cool because it allows you to live stream and have special interaction with your members. Now you can do, or you will be able to do, things like specialized members only chats. In the future, they're going to roll out special members only live streams, but that's not available just yet. We do have special badges and notifications. They're going to have special emotes so that they can communicate with you in fun and interesting ways inside of your live stream. So let's break down a little bit of what this looks like. When it comes to using your subscription, they will notify you in the platform. They'll send you a notification saying you qualify, and you're going to go through the guided process of setting it up. You have to link your bank account so you can get paid. You do have to go through and, give some information, but they're going to walk you through those steps. If they have not sent you that notification, you don't have it yet, and you can't force them to give it to you until they are going to give it to you. So if you don't have it, just hang tight. You'll get it, but you do have to wait a hot minute to get it in some cases. In order to then go ahead and set things up, we're going to go over to our profile, and on our profile at the top right hand corner, you're going to see those three little bars. You're going to click on the three little bars, and you're going to go down to Creator Tools. Now, inside of Creator Tools, you are going to see that we've got different sections here, and we've got a subscription section. You're actually going to go down to the Live Center, and under that is subscription. You're going to click on that, and at that point, it's going to tell you how many subscribers you have. I just got access, and I got my first subscriber on the very first live stream I did after getting access to this. It's going to tell you how much you've earned, and the payout for this right now is $50. So you will not be getting your money until you reach that $50 threshold, and they will be paying you once you get to that point. That, of course, can change at any point in time, so just make sure you're following the terms of use as you are going through this to know when you're getting paid, how you're getting paid, all of that. From there, we're going to take a look at some of these buttons. Now, the first really interesting thing is badges. Badges are great because these are little notifications that show up by someone's name, so you know if they're a subscriber. That means you have the ability to give them special shout-outs and extra bonuses while we're live on air and give them specialized attention while we are there. So you can see how it's going to look according to my screen. That would be what it looks like next to my name if I were chatting on somebody and I was a subscriber. Now at the top, it does say add text to your badge. You can get 3 to 4 characters for this. So you can't go beyond those 3 to 4 characters, which is really frustrating, but you can come up with a name, you can come up with initials, you can come up with something that shows off what they are. Come up with a team name. I typically call my fans the Elites, and that just doesn't fit here, so I went with Star because it's a pretty basic thing. You can use something similar to that. And down below, it shows you different colors mean different things, how many months these people have been following you. So they can either choose to do a 1-month subscription or a reoccurring subscription as they are doing this. So you can kind of see what that looks like. It gives you the examples. So that's what it'll look like inside of your chat. It'll have their name, it'll have the badge, and then it'll have their comment so that you can see what that looks like. Now, moving back, you have the ability to set up emotes. These are amazingly fun. My subscribers love this, and other people are loving seeing those pop up in the chat. So as people are chatting with you during your live streams, they can actually send these emotes in, just like they could send another emoji in. You get the ability to decide what you're going to do up to 10. You have to have at least 3, and you need to get up to, or you can get up to 10. So you can see I used photos of me. I thought that would be really fun. Some people are getting artwork designed. If you're like a graphic designer and you do a lot of artsy things, you could do some kind of graphic design type thing. I prefer the photos because who else gets to send in photos in a chat? So I have fun little photos. I'm working on different things for me, and I actually mix these up by the season. So these can represent different things because I have multiple businesses that I run. You can see I've got my author life stuff. I've got some fun like influencer stuff, some like cool girl stuff. And so I'm going to be switching those out as the seasons go. And I can then tell my subscribers, like, if you're here because you're excited about my books, put in the book. Or if you're excited about influencer things or business things, or if I have a picture of like me and a phone, that could be the social media things. And they could actually answer, engage, and interact with me through these emotes. So you can change these as you go. They do have to be approved by TikTok, but you have the ability to kind of mix these up and do some really fun things. So yes, you could do artwork. I prefer photos just because it's a really cool way to connect, and nobody else can do that. Other people can see artwork and think, oh, it's just like an interesting emoji. But no, this is something nobody else can do. So this levels up what you're doing on there. So you have the ability to submit those and move forward with those. I'm going to quit editing because I didn't change it while we were here, but we got it down. Next section is our About Me section. This is actually going to allow you to write a little bit about yourself. Viewers can see the section at the top of your live community, which helps with introductions. They've got templates here that you can be checking out. So there's a lot of interesting things you can do with your About Me section as well. That is something that's a little bit on the newer side. So keep in mind, we will be telling you more about this and how you can best leverage that in upcoming videos. So hit that subscribe and notification bell. Now below that, we have customized perks. These are really fun. It's also pretty limited right now, but let's take a look. Customized perks. You are allowed to select a number of these. You cannot select all of them, and you cannot make up your own thing. So it does have to be within the context of what they have said that you are able to do. So you can do direct messages. The host will prioritize replying to the subscribers' DMs. You can do shout outs, where you're going to give them shout outs during live streams if you see them. You can have comment responses where you're going to prioritize responding to the subscribers' comments. You can do behind the scenes videos where you're going to do behind the scenes videos with your subscribers. You can actually create and connect your Discord. So if you want a specialized group just for your followers, your subscribers, your members, this is the place to do it. This is a really great way to build up that community off platform, and you can directly connect your Discord to this. You can also do things like multi-guest requests, music requests. So if you're a musician and you want people to be able to request the next song that you're playing from your playlist, or even music composing. So if you're a composer and you're sitting there writing music, they can help pick those as well. You can do gaming together, live topics where they're going to pick the topic of your next live stream. So there's a lot of things that you can offer to them, but you can't go outside of the realm of that. Now you can offer other things, but it won't be directly connected to your TikTok. So they suggest doing things like members only swag, or things, physical things, tangible things, other things that they can get involved with. That's not going to be directly connected to it, but it is something you can offer to people who are members to get access to these things that you then have to deal with outside of the platform. So it's extra work for you, but you absolutely can do something like this. So going back, we then have subscriber notes. So you can actually send a note to your subscribers, and this can be like a joke, it can be an introduction, it could be something special, and only your members are going to see this when they pop into your live stream. So you have the ability to do that, then you can submit it. Of course, it does have to everything you do within the context of this has to fall under the guidelines that TikTok has out for their community's well-being. So you want to make sure everything fits there, and then they have to okay things before it actually counts, but you have the ability to kind of give them extra little things here. Now, another really nice thing is your subscription goals. Subscription goals are going to be where you can set how many subscribers you're hoping to get on those live streams. So you can actually campaign for yourself. Don't ask for money. Don't beg people to do it. People don't love when you beg for them to come be a member or join. But talk about the fun perks and the good things that they can get out of being a member, how it helps you, how it helps them, all of those great things. And then you can set those goals. Goals will appear at the top of your live stream so that people know how close you're getting, and they might actually be the 10th person to subscribe to you, or the 100th person to subscribe to you, or the 2000th person to subscribe to you, because we all know we love a good number goal when we are able to then go around and say, I have the clout, I was their 2000th member, or whatever it happens to be. So really play that angle up. From there, you can actually change your goals. So once you meet a goal, you have the ability to set a new goal. I set a goal for 1 follower to subscribe to me on that first live stream, and I got that. And when I did that, I was then able to change my subscription goal to something higher, and I can continue from there. Now, after that, we do have subscriber-only chats. This is a newer feature, and you're able to toggle that on and off. Now, this is something you do have to toggle on and off before you go live. This is not something you can do while you're on air. So you have to know before you go into this conversation that it's going to be subscriber-only, or if it's going to be open to everyone. So if you want a subscriber-only, you're going to toggle that button on. Then when people go into your live stream, they'll have the ability to see what you're doing and to read the chat, but they cannot type in. I do not recommend doing this if you have a small subscriber number. If you've got thousands of subscribers, do it 100%. Give that special bonus to them. And that will actually encourage people to get into being a member, because if they want to talk to you, then they have to be a member. If you have less than a higher amount, whatever higher means to you, I would leave that off, because you want that direct conversation with them. So if you have under 100, if you have under 200, if you've got under, whatever, I wouldn't do it, simply because you want that community and that conversation until you're building it up. You can also create this and actually represent this as a subscribers members only conversation. So you can do your normal live streams, but then have a special bonus on a special day where you're live for an hour just interacting with your members. Other people can see it and watch, but they cannot join in unless they are members, and that will help build up your membership as well. But that could work really well as an added bonus to you. And then if you are doing that as an added bonus, you are just going to say it over and over and over again while you are on those live streams, that this is a special members only or subscribers only live stream for the conversation in the chat. Now, like I said, they are doing things in the future where they are going to allow us to do members only live streams, but that is not functioning yet. That is something that they are working on and something that they are going to be bringing into the future, but is not something that you are going to be able to have access to right now. So hit the subscribe and notification bell, because when that rolls out, I will be one of the first, if not the first, to break that news to you, because that's what we do here every single day with our brand new videos, helping you level up on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, live streaming, and the tools and resources you need to save time creating your social content so you can make more money, spend less time doing it, and get back to running your business. But that's not all. We do want to make sure that we are aware that we've got some really cool new updates coming too. They are working on subscribe stickers. So these are stickers that are going to be live on your page. That will be something that people are able to click and then join in the conversation or join the membership because they were able to tap on that sticker. So that's something you're going to be able to put up on screen. So while you're talking, while you're having conversations, while you're doing things, whether you're focused on the sticker or you're distracted with something else, that'll be there on screen for them to easily subscribe to you. You will be able to customize your badges. So those little colored stars that are next to names right now will be customizable in the future. Not right now, but in the future, you're going to be able to customize those to be more in alignment with your branding, which means you might want to start thinking about what those could potentially look like. We don't know if they're going to be a certain size or a certain length or a certain, dimensions that you can be working with or not, but you want to start thinking of different colors and how you can differentiate month to month of how long your members have been following you to give them that ranking. So start thinking of that. Don't take any action on it yet because we don't have details, but start thinking about that. Another really cool thing that they are going to be doing for us is subscriber only gifts. There are gifts within the context of the gift settings. So we already know that people can send you gifts while you're live streaming and you get a part of the income from them buying those gifts to send to you. These are going to be subscriber only just for you and your members. We don't have a ton of details on this yet, but it is something they've announced as coming out in the not too distant future. So make sure you stay tuned for updates on that as well. So right now, if you have access to your live stream subscribers, I recommend you try it. There's no harm in it. You do get a cut of what they are going to be paying for that monthly subscription, as does TikTok. And you want to make sure that you are staying up to date on how they are rolling out these new features and functionalities within this. This is a really fun way to connect with your members, your subscribers, and to form more of a connection and more of a community with the people who are following you on TikTok, and even getting them off of TikTok and over to Discord to further the conversation and build up that community. So I'll keep you updated as they roll out new features, as they let us know new things. You guys know I work directly with TikTok to get a lot of this information. So this is a great place to get that first access to new features, new functions, and algorithm changes on all the social platforms. If you've got questions on this, drop those down below and make sure you're following the comments and the caption for updates. I will post things. If there's updates, I will post them. Before you're asking questions, check for the updates. Otherwise, I'll just send you over to the updates. And I will see you in our upcoming videos as we continue to break down all the things you need to know about the social media changes so you can make more money online but spend less time doing it.